And to what I actually paid more attention to when it comes to the weekend, which was the All-Star game itself now, and all kind of opinions circulating around, people kind of having an opinion similar to what we had discussed about the league as a whole. I've been wondering, is it too much offense in the league? And to me, what happened with the All-Star game and a lot of the opinions you hear around now, saying it's boring and all of that, it wasn't competitive. It kind of like exemplifies the issues with the league right now. Obviously, to an extreme, it's the issues that I have taken to the extreme where if there's absolutely no defense, it actually gets boring after a certain point. So you want to see scoring, you want to see highlights and exhibition, but if there isn't any competitiveness from the defensive standpoint, the game actually becomes boring, which might be a little counterintuitive. You might think just seeing people doing high flying stuff, shooting from half court would be like, be able to hold people's attention. But everybody's complaining and saying this needs to be fixed. So obviously there's a problem. And regular season games, playoff games might not have this problem, but I'm seeing it's trending towards getting to that level. And it's a no-brainer to me, when it comes to the game, they have to find a way to incentivize. Well, it's not really a no-brainer, but they have to find a way to incentivize the players to play harder and to want to win. They kind of tried something like that with the in-season tournament where they attached like a prize in terms of, I think each player was getting like 1 million or something like that
Yeah,
from the
man,
teams, and if they won the championship.
fully.
So they have to do something like that. I heard somebody had put together a suggestion saying that maybe they should make whichever conference that wins the All-Star game potentially have home court advantage in the finals. That was another cool suggestion I heard out there. But they're gonna have to throw a whole bunch of things
Yeah,
like that as well as to
I want,
put
I
pressure
want
on the
to
players.
come for sure. No, and I want to step on the point about the suggestion about the winner gets the NBA Finals home court advantage. Because I was thinking about it, and I really do feel like we need to incentivize the players to make the All-Star game more competitive. The last competitive one, I think, is after Kobe recently passed, and there were is a race to
Hmm.
24, like a race to 24 in the last quarter, in order for the team to win or something like that, and each quarter had meant something. But I think I'm going to trail more on the point that we brought up earlier, where this means something for the playoffs. I don't think it should mean NBA Finals home court advantage fully, meaning that because you don't know, different teams have different records at the end of the season. If the Western Conference team have a 10-game advantage over the Eastern team, just because they make it into the finals, I don't think the Eastern team should necessarily, get the NBA Finals home court. After
Right.
that, they kind of discount the games in the regular season. I think it should count for a certain amount of games, like about a 4-game additional on what you would have had compared to the opposition team, not just a full berth. You know what I mean? So if it was close,
Okay.
you would get the heads up on that person because
Okay.
your team or your conference had won the.
Conference.
But I agree. I agree with what you're saying. We need to do something to incentivize the players to play harder, but also, yeah, defense. Defense is a thing, but I tell you know where I stand in terms of the defense. I think the defense that we like and we long for, it does. We did see it in the in-season tournament. We do see it in the playoffs, but it's just a matter of time. It don't happen all the time, and I think that's just the game we're in right now.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I definitely feel. You know what? That'll probably be another topic another day or something we should add to the conversation on the game as a whole. But I think maybe one of those things that could do is to get rid of the defensive three in the key rule. They could probably get rid of that and allow the defense to zone up a certain way, and that could potentially allow a lot of the free movement while giving the defense a little, upper hand kind of. Some things we might have to brainstorm on that, but I think it could
That's
be
an
an
interesting
interesting
one.
thing.
No, that's an interesting one. We'll definitely have to do that.